सन्तोषयता सन्तौ श्रीलरूपसनातनौ दाक्षिणात्येन भट्टेन पुनरेतद्विविच्यते तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितम् पर्यालोच्यात पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः एतदनन्तरं 26th अनुच्छेद एतदनन्तरं विराट् धारणमुक्त्वा तद् अपवादेनापि तां भक्तिम् एव आह. In the first canto, in the first chapter of the second canto, after telling about Virat Dharana, means meditating on the Virat. So Srila Sukadeva Goswami is saying that one should meditate on, or one should do bhakti, not meditate, bhakti of Antaryami of Virat Rupa. One should do the bhakti. So we should try to understand the flow of the first chapter of second canto. Then you will feel the thing what is said finally there. So that's why in that chapter, if you see, initially in the first four slokas, we'll be seeing the materialistic person's lifestyle is explained there. Then after that, Sukadeva Goswami is saying, Tasmat Bharata Sarvatma Bhagavan Ishvara Harihi Srotavyah Kirtitavyascha Smartavyascha Bhayam. So that kind of household person who is addicting himself for the household activities, so should hear about the Hari and should chant Hari's names, should remember Hari, is said. Then after that, one should not stick to the household life, should leave the house. And he should travel to the different holy places. And after that, slowly try to practice sitting at one place, practicing the asana. And next, do pranayama and to control the senses. That's a pratyahara. And you should try to meditate on the Paramatma who is in the heart. If he is not able to do that, that person has to try for meditating on the Virat Rupa. By meditating on Virat Rupa, his heart, his material contamination will be cleared. Because in the process of Virat Rupa, meditating on Virat Rupa, what happens? One will understand Virat is nothing but the sum total of this universe. Whatever pleasures and whatever material sukha we are seeing, that is everything is inside to the Virat Rupa. So, like this, one will see the connection with the Supreme Lord, with this material pleasure and pain things. All those or sum total of Virat Rupa. So once heart is get purified by meditating on the Virat, he has to worship the Supreme Lord. That is the point is mentioned here. Sarvadhi वृत्त्यनुभूत सर्व आत्मा यथा स्वप्न जनेक्षितैकः तम सत्यम आनंद निधिम सत्तम सत्यम आनंद निधिम भजेत नान्यत्र सज्जेत यतः आत्मपातः. What is said here? What is the meaning of this sloka? The meaning is, he who became expert in meditation on Virat and experienced everything in Virat by all knowledge senses, like experience of dreamers, should worship him who is eternal and abode of bliss. And he should not attach to anything else which leads to degradation. This is the meaning of this sloka. Try to understand. What is the kriya in this? Bhajet. Meaning is should worship. So what is the karta for this? In this sloka, if you see who is the karta for this kriya? Saha. Saha bhajet. Saha kam bhajet. That means he should worship. He should worship whom? Tam satyam ananda nidim. He should worship satyam ananda nidim. Nanyatra sajjet. You should not attach to anything else than the that satyam ananda nidim. Then what will happen if we attach to other things? Atmapata, which leads to the degradation. So he should worship. He should worship Sahatam Bhajet. Saha Kaha. Who is that? Sarvadhi Vrutyanubhuta Sarvaha. Sarvadhi Vrutyanubhuta Sarvaha. So this is the Visheshana for the Saha. So Saha Sarvadhi Vrutyanubhuta Sarvaha Tam Bhajet. What is the meaning of Sarvadhi Vrutyanubhuta Sarvaha? We will discuss. This is the basic meaning. Now, Tika is given behind to this. Tika cha Sarvesham dhi vrutyanubhuta sarvam yena saha ekaha eva sarvantaratma tameva satyam bhajet. Our Sridhar Swami is not taking like the way we took. Sridhar Swami here, Saha means he is not taking as Karta for the Bhajet. Try to understand. The Anvaya done by Sridhar Swami is different from whatever anvaya we just discussed. For the kriya here bhajet, who is the karta according to our anvaya? Saha. But if you see Sridhar Swami, his commentary, there saha is not the karta for the bhajet. Karta means doer. Then who is that saha? Saha. Saha we always use for which object? That object which is not seen. Saha. Saha. Sarvadhi vrityanubhuta sarvaha. So how he expanded this sarvadhi vrityanubhuta sarvaha? Sarvesham dhi vrittibhihi anubhutam sarvam yena saha. It is a compound word. Sarvadhi vrityanubhuta sarvaha is equal to sarvesham dhi vrittibhihi anubhutam sarvam yena. You see English in this. If you see the translation. So whom we should worship? Okay. Here, according to the Sridhar Swami, Saha is the Supreme Lord. And Saha Tam. So that Supreme Lord, in the next line is said as Tam. So next line Tam is there. Tam means it's an object. Tam bhajet. And in the first line, that Tam is said as Saha. Saha Tam. I don't know, maybe some students, they don't know little Sanskrit. So it is difficult. Otherwise, it should be easy. So just according to Sridhar Swami now, you see here, Sarvadi Vrityanubhuta Sarvaha is the Saha. Who is that? That is Paramatma. And Tam Bhajeta. And he should, one should worship him. According to the Sridhar Swami, in this sloka, Karta is assumed. Karta is not given. He is not taking from Saha.
Now Siddhar Swami Sai is indicating the Lord as Sarvatma. Before you saw as indicated a yogi should, that karta. So to previously, as you said, based on any commentary, yeah, two things.
Commentary, it will come. Jiva Goswami's commentary, that is. So Saha Sarvadhi Vrityanubhuta Sarvaha. Who is that Sarvadhi Vrityanubhuta Sarvaha? So Sarvesham Dhi Vrittihi Anubhutam Sarvam Yena Saha. English, if you see, everything is experienced through the functions of intelligence of everyone. This is the English. Okay. Everything is Sarva Dhi Vrittibihi Anubhutam Sarva means Sarvesham Dhi Vrittibihi. That means with everyone's Sarvadhi Vrityanubhuta Sarvam. Sarvadhi Vrityanubhuta sarvaha. So here, what is this? Sarvesham dhi vrittibhihi anubhutam sarvam yena saha. He, by whom, yena means by whom, sarvam, everything, anubhutam, experienced, by हाँ उधर क्या लिखा मैंने? इंटेलिजेंस, हाँ हाँ, by functions of intelligence. Sarvesham means of everyone. That means, and that is the, he is the Saha. Saha is this, and Tam, Saha Ditya Ekvachan is, this is Prathama Ekvachan, and this is Saha for Tam is Ditya Ekvachan, object. That means him. That means that person, that yogi should worship. Bhajeta means should worship him. Should worship him. Who? That is he. Yogi should worship him. Whom should worship? It is described here, Saha. That means by whom everything is experienced by functions of intelligence of everyone. Okay? You understanding? And also, he is Atma. Atma means Sarvatma, Sarvantaratma. Sah ekah Sarvantaratma. This is only Sarvantaratma. He is Sarvantaratma. The yogi should worship him. That is a Tam Satyam Anandanidam. So this is also said what? Satyam Anandam Satyam Ananda Nidhim. Same. Saha, that is Tam, that is also Satyam, that is also Ananda Nidhi. Yogi should worship him. Who is he? He is Satyam, he is Ananda Nidhi, and also he is one who everything experienced by the functions of intelligence of everyone. This Yataha. Why he should worship? Yataha means why. Why he should worship? Ah, okay. And what he said? Anyatra na sajjeta. That means this yogi should not get attached at other places. Other places means Virat Rupa. Yogi should not get attached to the other places, means here Virat Rupa. Why? What is the reason? Because Atma Pataha. By doing what will happen? Atma Pataha. That means Samsaraha Bhavati. That means he will get samsara back. If he stick to that Virat, then you'll get the samsara. Okay, understanding? So here it is given Saha, example is given. Example. So you try to understand what is this? What is this? By whom everything experienced by functions of intelligence of everyone. What is this? I'm not able to understand this. By whom everything is experienced by the functions of intelligence of everyone. Means who is this? Is Virat Purusha or not? Here in the Virat Purusha, you are also there. All these are all Virat Purusha, and in that Virat Purusha means sum total. In that individual Purusha, this is you, this is your neighbor, this is your neighbor's neighbor. Okay? This is Veshti Purusha. He is a Veshti Purushas. This person, Saha, he is in the heart of Virat Purusha here. So here there is one Purusha. Who is that? That is, this Purusha is Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. Garbhodaka Shai. What he is doing? This Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. Experiencing everything. In this Purusha, in the Virat, so many individual Purushas are there. Millions of individual Purushas are there. Everyone is having the senses, individual senses. And everyone is experiencing something every time. Everyone is experiencing. Yes or no? Every living entity, every Purusha, individual Purusha, you, me, elephant, dog, all are Purushas. They are all experiencing the various things by their senses. This Purusha, this who is Antaryami of the Virat, so what he is doing, he is also experiencing everything, whatever is experienced by the individual through those individual senses. So this X person is the 1, 2, 3, 4. This person is having senses. Through his senses, this Purusha, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, through this individual Purusha senses, experiencing whatever he is experiencing. Whatever that individual Purusha is experiencing, that is also experienced by the uh, through that individual senses only. Okay, because he is the antaryami of, yeah, Virat. Okay, that is the meaning. Sarvesham dhi vrittibhi. That means by whom? That means by Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. Garbhodaka. By Garbhodaka. Everything. That means by individuals, whatever is experienced, that is known as everything. Experienced is experiencing. By functions of intelligence means by the senses, knowledge senses. By the knowledge senses of everyone. Everyone's. What is the difficulty? Any problem? You have problem. Good. So जिसको problem है चुप रहना है. Okay, later. Next. This is explained how to understand this. Even if you are not able to understand, there is one more example is given. What is that? Swapna jane kshitakaha. Swapna jane kshitaikaha. What is a dreamer? Dreamer, how he see the things. So स्वप्नेपि कदाचित् बहून् देहान् प्रकल्प्य जीवः तत्तद् इन्द्रियैः सर्वं पश्यति तद्वत्. This is you. Okay? This is you. You are sleeping now. Go to sleep. But you are in the dream. And in the dream, you created one tiger. This is tiger. And also some cat. Not to say cat. Deer. Some deer. This is deer. This is deer. Okay. This is tiger. And this is deer. So you created all this. Okay. And also your neighbor. This is your neighbor. Or whoever you don't like. So you created all these objects in your dream. And you are experiencing through the senses of these objects what is happening to them. Now deer is hunger. You experience that through the senses of this deer. Now deer is fearful. Now deer is seeing the tiger and it is getting the fear. And that fear also you can sense. And yes, you can experience. And the tiger is so ferocious and it's ready to attack and it wants to eat. That also you know, you experience. Your friend is side and he is seeing and he is also getting the fear. You experience what is experienced by all these objects created by created in the dream. Through their senses you also experience. This is like you see. What is that? Swapnepi kadachit bahun dehan prakalpya. Bahun dehan. 1, 2, 3. You created many bodies. Then what? Tattad indriyaihi. And every deha is having the senses. Those senses. Indriyaihi sarvanubhutau. Sorry. Indriyaihi tat jevaha tattad indriyaihi sarvam pashyati. This is everything. This dreamer sees everything. The same way here, dreamer is equal to Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. And these are all the individual Purushas. And how you are knowing the feelings of all these. So through their senses you came to know their condition of their body. Similarly, this also, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu will come to know. about the experience of everyone through the individual senses. Okay. Next, ईश्वरः तु पश्यत् ईश्वरस्य तु विद्याशक्तित्वात् न बन्धः इत्येष. Then he is experiencing through the individual senses of every Veshti Purusha, that means individual Purusha. Then why he is not getting attachment? Now this person is eating mango. Okay, this is summer season, mangoes are there. And this person is eating mango. That experience also is known by this Garbhodak Sai Vishnu. But he is not getting attachment, but you are getting attachment. What is the difference? The difference is you are in the avidya, but he is not in avidya. That's why he is not getting attachment. Of course, he is experiencing everything. Okay? So that's why Ishwarasya tu vidya shaktitvat na bandhaha. He doesn't get any attachment for any of these material appliances. अत्र स्वधीवृत्तिभिः पश्यन्नेव सर्वेषां धीवृत्तिभिरपि सर्वं पश्यत्येव. What more? One more point. What is that one more point? What? He is not having any own senses. One may get doubt. What is that doubt? Whether he is getting the everyone is able to see or not. Seeing on that corner and what you will see. Huh? Huh? What? What is happening? See what? He is experiencing through the individual senses. What it means. Does he have senses or not? His own senses or not? Is Garbhodaksa Vishnu doesn't have his own senses? He always depends upon other senses? Yes, that is the point. He also have own senses. And he is seeing everything through his senses. He also have own senses. He is seeing through, he's seeing through his own senses. So whoever is going to make PPT, try to follow the flow, how it is going. And be careful actually. You should be more attentive. It's easy to mug up and write. But making PPT, brain should very sharp and steps how it is going, how it is explained. Okay? It's everyday's work. You should do on the day itself. You should make this picture. And after that explain the points. So that means he is also having his own senses. He is experiencing, he's seeing everything through his own senses and also through the everyone's senses. That's the point. How can you say he's having his own senses? What is the proof? Then there is a point. Tatha Uktam. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad is saying, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad is saying, Sa Aikshata. What this is saying? Sa Aikshata. Aikshata. What is the meaning? He sa. He sa. Who saw? He saw. He is who? He is the person, first person, before the creation. So when there is Prakriti is without any changes, she is there. So who is seeing that? That is, who is that? Seeing the Prakriti. Who is who is seeing that? Huh? Who is that? Huh? KSV. Narkshirodhak Sai. Okay. KSV is seeing. KRSV. KR. Uh, he is seeing. So that means, anyway, his expansion only GSV. Who is GSV? That is. So I am using short form. Sorry for that. So, but I will use this Karnano Sai Vishnu is glancing Sa Ikshita. That means at that time nothing is created. These 23 elements which are cause for seeing are not at all created till now. But still he is seeing this Prakriti, means he is having the senses, and those senses are not made out of 23 elements. And that means he is having, means his expansion GSV also is having. What is the problem? So that's why he is having. Okay? Huh? Are not there. So that's why his senses are not material. His senses are all transcendental because they are not out of matter. Okay? So that's why this Purusha is having his own senses and seeing everything, and also he is seeing everything through the senses of everyone. Next, Pashatyeva तथा स्वप्नदेहानाम् ईश्वरकर्तृकत्वेपि जीवकर्तृकप्रकल्पना कथनं तत्सङ्कल्पद्वारैव ईश्वरः करोति इत्यपेक्षायाम् उक्तम्. Okay. Next, what is said? Example I give, I removed that example. Dreamer. Dreamer is creating the various bodies. Yes, these are the two cows. Okay. And cat. So this dreamer is creating or not? Who is creating these objects? Who's the doer? Who's the creator, not doer? Who is the creator of these objects in the dream? That is the question. Who is creating the objects in the dream? That is the Lord is only creating, but Lord is the creator. But we say sometimes Jiva is creating, just Jiva Sankalpa is the cause for Lord to create them. So that's why, of course, we see Jiva is the creator, but actually creator is the Lord. Lord is the actual creator. So sometimes we see, so some places Jiva is creating. That means Jiva Sankalpa. Sankalpa means desire. Jiva having such a karma to see those objects. So that's why. So due to that, so to fulfill that desire, Lord is creating. Okay. So next, that's why any object in the dreaming stage, and also any object in the, there are four stages are there. One is awakening stage, jagruti, dreaming stage, swapna, so deep sleep state, that is shushupti, and beyond these three, that is the turiya, fourth stage, that is the turiya. So all the, in the, all the stages you will not get any objects in the, of course you will get in the turiya also. All the objects in these four stages are created by the Ishvara only. Ishvara is only the ultimate creator. So that's why it's not that the objects in the dream are created by the jiva, no, even those are also created by the Ishvara only. Okay, otherwise Ishvara sarvakartrutvam, sarvakarana karana will be finished. That will be a defect. Okay, next, this is the, in this way you can see the Acharya Sridhar Swami's explanation.
Prabhuji,
Okay, ask.
in dream, we say also sometimes
Uh,
there's just like you see mountain and gold.
uh,
In dream, we say golden mountain.
uh.
So actually, it doesn't exist. Just like we don't have experience of golden mountain, but we have experience of gold and we have experience of mountain. So sometime dream also like that, not what we perceive, experience, awakening stage, but uh, combination of both things. Yeah.
Like English movie.
Huh?
Like English movie.
I don't
In
know.
English movies, you'll be seeing the different species.
Yeah, just like
Yes
yes,
or no?
yes, dragon,
Like that.
yes. So that is also created by Lord Arya, mental concoction. We say this is the mental concoctions.
So they're
So
also created by the Lord.
mental concoction. So
No,
uh,
you want that. And you have such a karma to enjoy those. And that's why he created for you.
and so we say created by Lord. That means Lord personally create like Lord through energy, like material nature.
Lord nothing will do with the personally.
Yes.
He is having all his agencies.
So ultimate creator, but immediate creator. Is
His
something.
agencies will do.
Okay.
Huh? Ashray Gorang Prabhu, yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, one small question. What is the difference between the experience of Paramatma, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, and experience of the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu as mentioned in the Devritti? What? How does Paramatma, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, is Antaryami called, all Antaryami, all living entity? What does he experience? And here, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu also said to be by Devritti. So what is the difference between the both? Experience of this both
One sense they are
personality.
all one. One sense they are also different. Achintya, Bheda, Bheda. They are all one. And also they are different. So only that is just distribution of energies. Everything is Supreme Lord only. Swamsha. So see here in this sloka also what we are seeing, this Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, here Saha means Sarvadhi Vrityanubhuta Sarvaha is also Sarvantaratma is said. That means he is compared with KSHV, KS, KSSV. Sarvantaratma, who is the Sarvantaratma? That means he is equated with the Sarvantaratma. That is the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. And the Saha what we took? Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. We can see the, here also it is equated. It's not a difference, or also it is difference. Like this. Not much, it's a big point, okay. That means alternatively you can take sometimes. Here itself you see, GS, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. That distinction is not necessary. And also to prove Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is having senses, we took the Karananusaya Vishnu, Sa Ikshata. And we are saying Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is also having the senses. Like that. They are all part and parcel. So that's why there is Swamshas. Only some energies are different. Everything is same, one only. Okay, next. Next. Now this is the way Sridhar Swami explained. This is SS. Okay. I am finishing out this, rubbing off. Now I am changing the name. JG. Jiva Goswami. Huh? Okay. What? Okay. Jay Gopinath. Okay. JG means Jay Gopinath. Okay.
Prabhu, I want this explanation of you wrote with this yogi for thumb. At that time, so I couldn't get the connection. These things I understood very nicely.
But this
when
one
you
you
explain
want
that thumb, yeah.
Yogi. This yogi is Adyahara. That means, according to the Sridhar Swami, yogi is taken. Adyahara means which is not there in the sloka, but he will take. That is known as Adyahara.
Okay.
So according to Sridhar Swami, yogi, karta, for the bhajet, should worship means bhajet. For the bhajet kriya, karta is assumed according to Sridhar Swami.
Okay.
Okay. This clear?
Yes, bro.
And this him, tam means him, and that is equal to this saha. Now we are changing the style. Jiva Goswami is saying, Swamiji is taking like this, but I am not going to take like that. Because he is giving some reasons. Here in this, first of all, sir, yaha saha is not said. Anyway, this is some little bit technical. That means, if Sridhar Swami, the way he is taking, that means tam bhajeta, here instead of saha, there should be yaha. Yaha should be there in the place of saha. If you want to, that means Sridhar Swami, Jiva Goswami is saying, if Sridhar Swami wants to take the way he took, he is saying in the place of saha, yaha should be there. Yaha sarvadi vrutyanubhuta sarvaha atma swapna janayite ekshitaikaha tam satyamananda nidhim bhajet. Yaha sarvadi vrutyanubhuta sarvaha tam satyamananda nidhim bhajet. It should come like that. But instead of yaha, saha is there. So that's why whatever the way he took, that is not, he's not saying incorrect, but that is, I'm not going to take like that. Okay. Huh? What? Okay. Yeah. Sasdev Prabhu, what is the question?
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. My question is this, that you said about this Antaryami in Virat Roop is Garbhodakshay Vishnu, but what we have read is that Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Virat Roop is coming out from Garbhodakshay Vishnu.
Okay, no problem.
So that is one point. Second point is about the Mahavishnu. About the Karnodakshay.
Prabhu, your voice is not clear.
Yeah, second point is about Karnodakshay Vishnu. You said he looks at the nature. He sees the nature. That means he's activating. But actually we have read that Mahavishnu activates the nature.
Achha.
That is the Pradhan.
Okay.
So is there a difference between the two? I wanted to clarify that.
Okay. Mahavishnu is equal to Karnanasai Vishnu. Okay. You can call Karnanasai Vishnu also MV Mahavishnu.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
This problem is solved. And what is that another question? Garbhodakshay Vishnu is the
from
Virat is coming
Vishnu,
from
Virat Roop comes. Yeah.
Virat is coming from the Garbhodaka.
Yeah.
How he is Antaryami?
Yeah.
That's the point. Since he is coming from the Virat is coming from the Garbhodaka side, that's why he is Antaryami. Your question is answer actually.
I didn't get it. Can you repeat?
Virat, this is Virat.
Yeah.
Is coming from the Garbhodak Sai Vishnu. Okay. So that's why Garbhodak Sai Vishnu is Antaryami of Virat.
Okay. So Garbhodaksha Vishnu is the super soul of Virat, we can say.
Yes. Very good. That is the point.
And Karnadaksha Vishnu is the super soul of all the universes, all the Brahman. Karnadaksha Vishnu is the super soul of all the Brahman.
Karananusai Vishnu?
Mahavishnu, Karnadaksha Vishnu is the super soul for all the Brahman.
Brahman.
Or Karnadaksha Vishnu is the super soul of all the Garbhodaksha Vishnu. Because there are many Garbhodaksha Vishnus and Karnadaksha Vishnu is only one.
Karananusai Vishnu is one and having many Brahmandas. Okay.
And
You understood very nice. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Yeah, so this is all right what I'm saying. Hare Krishna.
Okay, thank you. Okay, come to let it complete. Okay. So now Jiva Goswami, what he is saying, the way Sridhar Swami took, I am going to differently, because what is the objection is raising? Instead of Saha, Yaha should be there. Yaha means the one who is Sarvadi Vrutyanubhut Sarvaha Tam Bhajet, him, like that it should come. But here Saha means he. It's not Yaha. So that's anyway, if you don't know the little Sanskrit, then no problem. So don't worry. So now the way we are taking is, so Jiva Goswami is saying that Saha means not Garbhodak Sai Vishnu, but it is Sridhar Swami. According to Sridhar Swami, Garbhodak Sai Vishnu. According to Jiva Goswami, Saha means what? Who is that Saha? Saha is the yogi. Saha is yogi. Saha is yogi. That means that yogi is Sarvadhi Vrutyanubhuta Sarvaha. Sarvadhi Vrutyanubhuta Sarvaha is the same. That means by whom everything is experienced by the functions of intelligence of everyone. That same thing will be there. This will not change. Only thing is, here Saha means we are, Jiva Goswami saying, yogi. Yogi means the expert yogi who became expert on meditating on the Virat Rupa. That means that what is said in that chapter, neophyte yogi has to, why this sound is coming differently? Okay, because of this. Okay. So what we are seeing, so see, don't forget the context. Any neophyte yogi not able to, so his heart is not purified. In that case, what he should do? He should meditate on the Virat. And once become the expert on that Virat, then what he has to do? He has to meditate on the Antaryami of the Virat. So that's why here, Saha means what you should take? Expert yogi. That means after meditating on the Virat, whoever is becoming the expert. That means he's becoming expert. How can you say? He is able to experience everything by the functions of intelligence, means knowledge senses of everyone. This is the Virat Purusha meditation. If you do Virat Purusha meditation, this is going to happen. If you meditate on the Virat, so what is going to happen? This is the thing is going to happen. And that expert yogi, Tam Bhajeta. Tam means that's the Supreme Lord. That is Antaryami. Tam Bhajeta. That is the point he is saying. That much only the difference he is bringing out. So according to the Jiva Goswami, yogi is the doer. And yogi is the Sarvadhi Vrutyanubhuta Sarvaha. But according to the Sridhar Swami, Garbhodak Sai Vishnu is the So that is Tam means Tam. Who is that Tam? Him means what? That is the Antaryami of Virat. Antar. Antaryami of Virat. Feeling difficulty? Go and study the same page 2-3 times, then you will get easily. But one time in the class you may not get. Do some homework. You will definitely get. Anyatra means Virat Gate Syat. So that means, yes, this is clear. What is the difference between Jiva Goswami's commentary on this? Ultimately, what? Why we are seeing this much? So ultimately, yeah, bhajet. Even that expert yogi who is able to experience everything through the senses of everyone in this universe also should worship the Supreme Lord Narayana, who is the Antaryami of Virat. What is Sri Chand Prabhu? Tell me.
Prabhu, how can a jiva experience the feelings of all other jivas, Prabhu? The expert yogi is also jiva only.
Yeah, he can do that. That is the yoga's benefit results. Yesterday I was saying, you were asking, what is the results of the meditating on Virat? He will get this kind of attractive results. He should not be trapped by this. So that's why he suggested to go to worship the Antaryami of that Virat. That's the point actually. You should worship. By doing yoga, one will get the powers like this. Anima, Lagima, Mahima, like that. It is also one. Jai Gopinath Prabhu.
So according to Jiva Goswami Prabhu, the thumb here is the Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. So that yogi Saha should worship this thumb, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, simple.
So it's the reverse of Tika.
Sridhar Swami Tika. Saha means
Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu.
But here we are taking expert yogi.
Yeah. And there Sridhar Swami took this thumb with an assumption yogi. And here we take.
Sridhar Swami didn't say thumb is yogi. Sridhar Swami is assuming karta for the thumb.
Oh, karta for thumb. Okay.
In the case of Sridhar Swami also, thumb means Antaryami of the Virat.
Antaryami. Yes.
But and Saha is also Virat only, Antaryami of Virat, that is Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. But for him, Sridhar Swami, there is a karta is needed. So who is that karta? He is assuming yogi. That means in that context, in that flow, yogi is coming. So that's why he is taking like that.
Yes, Prabhu. Now I understand. Thank you, Prabhu.
Parama Karuna Prabhu. Okay. Off. No problem. Okay, next. तस्य सर्वानुभूत दृष्टांत आत्मा स्वप्नदृष्ट जीव यदा स्वप्नगतानां सर्वेषां जनानां तदुपलक्षितानां वस्तूनां च यः ईक्षितः भवति तद्वत् अत्र तम् इत्यनेन स ऐक्षत. So tam means we should take. So that's why Antaryami of Virat, that is the Narayana or the Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. Tam means that is Satyam, that is Anandam, that is Nidhi. Satyam, Anandam, Ananda Nidhi. So even Shastra also saying, Sweta Shatopanishad, Swabhaviki Gnana Bhala Kriyacha, iti Sruti Prasiddha Para Anapeksha Gnanadi Siddhehe, Tatha Sandhye Srushtirahahi. So like this, there are the so many sutras and also so many Upanishads to establish this tam as Satyam, that is, and he is having the Swabhaviki Gnana Bala Kriyacha. That means Virat Purusha, this Antaryami of Virat Purusha, that is Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, is by natural he is having the Swabhaviki means natural. Swabhaviki Gnana Bala Kriyacha. He is having the Gnana Shakti Bhala means ability in the senses. Jnana, bhala, kriya. All these different actions. He's having natural potencies for all these. So that's why he is not dependent on every jiva's senses, but he is also having, but also he is doing both. Okay. Same. Maya matram to like previously. So Maya matram to karsnena anabhivyakta swarupatvad iti nyaya praptena swapnasyapi kartrutvena. Maya matram to karsnena anabhivyakta swarupad iti nyaya praptena swapnasyapi kartrutvena jagradadi maya jagat kartrutvasya purnatva praptehe vailakshanyam darshitam. So satyadi dvayena purushartatvam cha iti vigneya. Okay, these are all just additional points. So are said that Maya Mata, that means Lord is the Ishvara is the creator of everything. Is the creator of everything. Purnatva praptehe. So there is an example of experiencing everything, just as Jiva, as seer of the dreamers, he is the only seer of the people and objects related to those people, like that. Here by the word Tam Ishvara, Ishvara's knowledge and so on are not dependent on others, as is famous in the Shruti, is achieved according to Sa Aikshata, he glanced, and Swabhaviki Gnana Bala Kriyacha. He has natural gnana, strength, and action. By the following the Nyaya, Sandhye Srishtirahahi Maya Matram tu Karsnena Anabhivyakta Swarupat. Objects in the dream are created since the Shruti says so. So here Jiva Goswami is giving that proof. Objects in the dream also created by the Ishvara only. Why Vedanta Sutra is saying that? Brahma Sutra is saying that. What is that sutra? Sandhye Srishtirahahi. Next, Maya Matram tu Karsnena Anabhivyakta Swarupat. This is also is the next one more sutra. That is a first sutra. It is third sutra. These two sutras are establishing Ishvara is the doer of Ishvara is the doer of even the objects are creator of the objects in the dream. I'm not going into elaborately into these sutras because already it is so much. We have there is no need to see all this, but Jiva Goswami wrote everything. That's why we are going through. But for our purpose, only Bhajeta what is enough actually. But anyway, he has given, and also we should study. Like this, you will be getting so many times in the Bhakti Sandrabha. So lot of track out of track will be going and seeing. That's a good for us because when the time comes to study that sloka, you'll understand more better way. Anyway, that is out of Bhagavatam only, na? So that's no problem. Now next, go to the next anucheda. Etadhanantaradhyayepi tathaiva aha. First adhyaya of the second canto is finished. Huh? Sound problem? Why? Sound is giving online students, sound is okay. Okay. Not okay. Asray Gorung Prabhu is saying not okay. Battery low? Why? Very near. Now it is okay. It is. Huh? Change कर देखिए देखिए.
Prabhuji, can I ask a quick question? In the end of Prameya Kanda,
Yes.
no, Pramana Kanda,
Ah.
Jiva Goswami was explaining about what will be the structure of anuchedas, or rather in the beginning of Prameya.
Syntax of the Anucheda?
So he was explaining about this, how anucheda will be composed.
Yes,
There'll
yes.
be Avatarika Sutra, and then he will take commentary of Sridhar Swami if they are according to our Siddhanta. So this commentary of Sridhar Swami, somehow it looks like there is a little bit of tinge of Advaita Vada. So is it the case?
No, tinge. No. Actually, if that kind of thing is there, that means something Advaitavada is mixed. If he feels, he will never put into book itself.
So he would
He will never put
completely
it. He will
skip
never
it.
quote it.
Okay.
Here only just Anvaya difference. This is sound problem. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. No energy. Mic is. I should speak loudly. I don't know why this problem. Because of this. Okay, no problem. It is at least audible, na? You are all too much here, actually. Too much, actually. Expecting so accuracy. It's okay. Okay, don't worry. Another 10 minutes only are there. It's not so bad, actually. Okay. Tomorrow we'll see that. We'll troubleshoot the main problem. So come to the next Anushcheda, please, 27. Etadanantaradhyayepi tathaiva aha. In the next chapter also same thing is said. That means even if you do yoga, but ultimately what is recommended? Bhakti is only recommended. So bhakti is the ultimate. There also said bhakti is only the abhidheya. Bhakti is only the process should be taken. Either problem. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But this microphone sounds clear.
That microphone is also clear.
It's clear, yes. So
yeah. No, I don't want. Yavanna jayate paravaresmin Vishweshwari drashtari bhakti yoga tavastaveyah purushasya rupam kriyavasane prayatasmareta. So what is said? Second chapter, second canto, second chapter, 14 sloka. What is the content of this chapter? So first we should understand this. Then you will easily get how this chapter is flowing. Second canto, second chapter. What is coming in the first? First it is said, what is the need of using the bed if there is a flat land? What is the need of using the pillows if you have your hands? What is the need of having the clothes? You have the 10 directions. What is the need of the dishes, vessels? You have the hands. So that's why like this sadhaka. So a self-sufficient sadhaka, he should not go to beg money from the rich people. He should not pamper the sadhaka, should not pamper the rich people to get the money and waste their time. Even to maintain body, one may say, so our Sutta Goswami is saying that what? So kamasya nendriya pritir Labo jiveta yavata. He is saying that one should eat the or accept the objects for the senses just to maintain body. Yes, it is fine now. Something is reduced volume, that's why. Okay, now it is okay. Ah. So he is saying that one should not uh, one should not take the overthing overly. One should not accept the objects for the senses. So only whatever is needed for the maintaining the body, that is enough. Now here Sukadeva Goswami is saying, going beyond to that. Even why we have to do that? Why you have to, even that much money if you want to get to maintain your body, there you need to beg someone. You don't do that also. You have your own hands to use as pillows, and you have flat land is there, then what is the use of beds and so on, so on, so he is saying. And trees are there, why you have to look for the food? Trees will donate for you fruits. And rivers are there to drink water. Why you need the RO system? Don't need of RO system. Give money for AC. Why you need AC? Just to live under the trees. Why? Why you need the any house, any building? So much rent you are paying just to live in the cave. If tiger will come, what will happen? Don't worry. If tiger comes, Paramatma is there. You meditate on him. So then how to worship? We need paraphernalia. No need. Your heart is there. That is enough. That is your heart is there. And Lord, you don't need to make any big vigraha. You don't. Yeah, you don't need to avahana anything. Okay, everyone is prepared for exam, I think so. Just yesterday only they wrote exam, this Bhakti Vaibhav students. So that's why they are giving answers like anything. Check. So anyway, he is saying like this in the first. That means how the yogi, a sadhaka should live. So it is extreme. That means extreme means the bare necessities he can maintain. He's saying that. Then after that, where is that? After that, he is explaining that that kind of sadhaka should meditate on the that means if he is really purified heart, that sadhaka is having the purity in his heart, then he should meditate on the beautiful form of the Paramatma. And the beauty of the Paramatma is explained in the 8 to 12 slok, this 8 to 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, in these 5 slokas. So the beauty of the Paramatma is explained. Before that, 2 to 7, the slokas are rejecting the different these things. That means how the sadhaka should live and with bare necessities, that is explained. Okay, then after that, that means see the how the chapter is flowing. First sadhaka with bare necessities, how can he lead life, that is said. Then after that, that sadhaka with purified heart, so should meditate on the Paramatma and his beauty is explained. Then after that, if someone is not able to meditate like uh, like that purified yogi, that means expert yogi, advanced yogi, so then what he has to do? He has to meditate on the Virat Rupa. He has to meditate on the Virat Rupa. It is also like the same in the first chapter how it is said. In the same way here also it is said. So he should meditate on the Virat Rupa. So then, and that Virat Rupa after meditating, so he should also come to the stage of meditating on the Paramatma after purifying the heart. Okay, he should come to the meditation on the Paramatma, and then finally, so he should come to the stage of perfection. So that means now he is perfect and he is able to go into the Samadhi. So then after that, he should use the Shat Chakra Yoga. So like this, it is said in the 19 and 20. So then after that, how to leave this body? So then Shat Chakra Yoga, using Shat Chakra Yoga, one can practice how to leave the body. That means Krama Mukti and Sadhya Mukti, both are explained. So what is our main topic here? If you see, sloka number is 2 to 14. So 2 to 14. In the 2 to 14, yavanna jayate paravarasmin iswaridashtari bhakti yoga tavasthaviyah purushasya rupam kriyavasane prayatah smaret. Very less time is there, but I will try. Two point two. Okay. So sloka number 227. Karmakanda is rejected and also bare necessities. How a sadhaka maintain life with minimum necessities. Minimum necessity is said. Then after that, 8 to 12. Sloka number 8 to 12. What is said? Description of Paramatma. The beauty of Paramatma is said. Okay, then after that, so that means one should meditate on this Paramatma. If he is not able to meditate in 13, what is said? If he is not able to meditate, he should meditate on Virat Rupa. If one is not able to meditate, same in the first chapter also said same way. So Ashtanga Yoga is explained. One is not able to do the dharana of that, then he should go for the meditate on Virat. Yes or no? If one is not able to meditate on Paramatma, meditate on Paramatma, one should he should meditate on Virat. And till what time he should meditate? Till he gets bhakti. Till he gets bhakti. That is our discussion. Yavanna jayeta paravaresmin vishveshware drashtari bhakti yoga tavannastaviyah purushasya rupam kriyavasane prayatah smareta. Till the time he doesn't get, till he doesn't get bhakti, he has to meditate on sthaviya purushaha. What is that sthaviya? Sthaviya purusha means that is Virat. Sthaviya means Virat. Meditate on Virat. So that's why here he is taking this point. He is taking okay. So from this, here in this sloka, meaning of sloka, anyone read the meaning of this sloka? English? Anyone read?
As long as bhakti to the Lord, who is the witness of all beings, superior to even Brahma, cannot manifest, one should remember the gross universal form after performing necessary rites of karma yoga.
Yeah. What is that? Karma yoga.
हाँ प्रभु.
One should remember the gross universal form after performing necessary rites of karma yoga. That means kriyavasane. What is that in this? Kriyavasane is given. So that means at the ending of karma. So because you see, who is coming to the stage of meditation? Whoever is doing the nishkama karma yoga, performing all the rites of the karma yoga. So all the kinds of, that means coming the, so nishkama karma yoga. Nishkama karma yoga, no. Here actually kriyavasane is avashyaka karmanushtanantaram anena karma api bhakti yoga paryantam ityukta. Okay, here kriyavasana means avashyak karma, whatever is necessary. So different kinds of the yama niyama, and I think even that means different prescribed duties, whatever yoga process maybe it is there. So those kriyas he has to do, and then he has to meditate on the virat. So till what time he should meditate? Till that time he should get bhakti. He shouldn't get bhakti till that time he has to meditate. Okay, this is the thing. Tomorrow we'll see this. Thank you very much. We'll stick. बचा है, complete नहीं हुआ. We'll see the remaining thing tomorrow. Huh? Whose? अच्छा. Okay, questions? Yes, Prabhu. One by one. Yeah. Param Karuna, Prabhu. Yes.
Yeah. So, Prabhu, we are talking about how if the yogi is not purified, he should meditate on the Virat form.
Yes.
And when the purification occurs, he goes to the antaryami of the Virat form, that is Garbhodakaya Vishnu.
Yes.
Now, and that is considered as a bhakti, right?
Yes. That means he should meditate means till the time he is not getting the purity in the heart, he has to meditate on Virat. Then after that, so till what time he should? Till the time of he will not get the bhakti. Here it is said. Here. And in the previous part we are seeing, whoever is becoming expert in the Virat form, the meditation on Virat form, in the previous chapter we are seeing. So whoever is becoming expert in the meditation on Virat, he has to worship Antaryami, that is Narayana. Okay. There also we are seeing ultimately the end thing is, after explaining the Virat, so meditation on the Virat and becoming expert, then he has to worship the Virat, worship the Antaryami. That is in the previous chapter. In this chapter, what we are saying, he has to meditate on the Virat till the time he doesn't get the bhakti.
Yes. And what is antaryami? Narayana or Garbhodakaya Vishnu?
Narayana is equal to Garbhodakaya Vishnu.
Then Kshirodakshaya Vishnu is also it's a Narayana. Yes. Then why we are not talking anything about Kshirodakshaya Vishnu's meditation?
Because he is meditating on the Virat. No,
but Prabhu, yes, you're right. But is there any yogi who is meditating on Kshirodakshaya Vishnu?
Yeah, why not? That is the thing I said in the first chapter. First, when Sukadeva Goswami explained the Ashtanga Yoga process, there he was explaining meditation on the Paramatma. That is who is a Kshirodakaya Vishnu.
Okay. Makes sense. Last question. Yes, I got the answer.
Yeah.
Yes. So the Garbhodakaya Vishnu is also antaryami of the all Leela avatars, or not?
Garbhodakaya Vishnu is the?
it's all the Leela avatars are coming from Gopal Vishnu, right? Or so
No,
he's
Kshirodakshaya Vishnu is all Leela avatars are coming from the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, and Kshirodakshaya Vishnu is coming from the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. And that's why
yes.
Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is the Bija. He is the Bija.
Thank you, Prabhu.
He is the Bija for all the avatars in the Brahmanda. Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is the Bija. Yes. Okay. Next. Ramcharan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Just a quick question. You mentioned that there are 4 stages like sleeping, awakeness, and dreaming, and you mentioned one more Turiya. Could you explain what exactly that stage is like, and like who are in that stage?
Turiya stage actually is a Brahman, or otherwise you can say Vaikunta is also Turiya, 4th stage. In the 4th stage, so Jivatma goes and merges into the Brahman or enter into the Vaikunta, is known as Turiya.
So that cannot be experienced in this world. That we have to. That will be in the spiritual world. But in this world, we only 3 stages, right?
No, actually, in this life also, one can samadhi when you went. So then you can enter into the Brahman, or otherwise you can enter into the spiritual. Yeah, your consciousness can enter into the spiritual world. Being here, even our Goswamis, they are able to participate in the Leelas. It's possible.
Okay, okay, Prabhu. Thank you.
Jivan Muktas. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Jai Gopinath Prabhu, yes.
Prabhu, this is a kind request to.
Yes.
Atul Prabhu is sending the pictures in this Zoom.
Yeah.
But many a times what happens when we listen to the question answers and then immediately they will close the Zoom. So we cannot download it. Otherwise, in between the class, we have to download. If we can send those pictures in the WhatsApp group, it will be there. And whenever we need, we can download and we can use that, because these pictures will be very helpful. Whatever coming from the board, what you explain, then the concepts remain there and then it will be useful. Is that possible too?
He doesn't have WhatsApp.
Oh.
Telegram is having. A Telegram is there? Huh? You can install it. Okay, we can try. We will actually all they are there with the Atul Gopal Prabhu's folder. So we'll share the folder.
Yeah, that is great, bro. That is great.
Those are all there in his folder. So we can. Yeah. Okay, Prabhu. Yeah, no problem.
Yes,
we can
Prabhu.
share that folder.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Sri Chand Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. For before we saw that for Jnana Yoga or Ashtanga Yoga, there should not be any impurity in heart. Then only one can do, unlike Bhakti Yoga. So this impurity in heart for this person, what is that impurity because of which he is not able to meditate on? He's doing meditation on Virat Rupa.
Actually, that Prabhupada also writes in the purports. So that means they have material contamination. They have their mind is not able to stable on the one point. Dharana means, so it is like a Taila Dhara. That means continuous meditation. That is not able to possible for them. So because of the material disturbances, some material previous impressions of the different pleasures, that will be disturbing them. That's why.
But they don't have any anarthas, no, Prabhu, to do the Ashtanga Yoga. Otherwise, they have to do only Nishkam Karma Yoga.
So this yoga system is bit different. Actually, they will do yama, niyama, pranayam, pratyahar. So by this, they try to purify their existence. So Nishkama Karma Yoga is the entry door for the Gnana Yoga, actually. Entry door for the Gnana Yoga, and they will be trying to, so purify their heart through the Nishkama Karma Yoga. So by that, they try to control their, so that means they try to make themselves equilibrium to the pain and pleasure. Like that. That is nishkama karma yoga means what? When you do karma, automatically sometimes you'll get good result and bad result. But he is trying to maintain equal consciousness. Samasitoshna sukha dukkesha. Samasanga vivarjita. Like that. All the time he is trying to maintain. That is a Gnani's case. But Ashtanga yogis, they are different actually. So what they do? So they will be following the yama, niyama, pranayam, pratyahar, this, and by this they try to control their mind.
So they also have some anarthas like lust anger or something like that too. This Ashtanga yogis.
Yeah, yoga they can have, so that they try to purify through the process of pranayam and pratyahar, means controlling the senses, and so by yama niyama, by strong control, that means niyamas they follow, like that. That means, yeah, some extent you can understand like this. It is there in the yoga book actually, Ashtanga Yoga. So Patanjali wrote the sutras for this, how to purify the heart. So what details are there in that every step, what is purified? Yama.
Previously, which was a 100% purity.
Hello?
It is required for Jnana Yoga. That one we.
For Jnana
Yeah,
Yoga.
previously we saw some 100% purity.
Yes, yes. Jnana Yoga case, if you want to connect yourself with the Brahman, meditate on the Brahman, it demands the 100% purity. So, praya, that means nashta prayesh, abhadresh nityam bhagavase, there we have seen. So, it's not that the improper purification is not sufficient actually. You cannot get the constant meditation. That means you cannot meditate, Gnani cannot meditate on the Brahman constantly without purifying the completely the heart. That means Gnana. So in the Gnana Marga, it demands complete purification. But in the Bhakti, it is not going to demand. So here we are seeing the yoga actually. In the yoga, someone is not able to someone is not able to meditate on the Paramatma, then he has to meditate on the Virat to purify his heart.